Route 11.
Jonny, first sled of the year.
Sliding through the chicane now.
Jonny, first sled down, how was it?
I mean, it feels awesome to be back on ice. I haven't slid personally since Koenigsegg, the race there. Everyone else hasn't slid since March. I love this. It's so much fun to be back on ice. It's as simple as that.
How did you draw the first sled of the season?
I normally like to ask and go first for the first one of the season. So I asked and they let me.
Jonny. Jayson. How did it feel to get back on the single sled?
Actually really good. You know, it's kind of cliche to say it's like riding a bike, but from the first run, you know, you're a little nervous. Obviously, it's been 8 years since I've seen, which was really the biggest change for me, and actually doing leg steering where it's not supplementing someone else, it's doing it for myself. But right down the middle, all the way down the track, thankfully the coaches have me on a very nice, safe setup, and it's really, for me, right now sliding singles is about gaining feeling. I'm not missing out on runs because Chris is doing singles and I'm sitting on the sidelines. Now I'm able to take runs as well, get that feeling back, which hopefully will allow us, when we jump on the double sled, to, you know, kind of just start off even farther along the process than we would be if I hadn't been sliding.
Awesome. Got off your single sled and you were upset with your time, saying you got to adjust your steels, and then you let it out that you hadn't slid singles in 8 years.
Yeah.
So I have to admire that competitive spirit.
Hey man, it's you know, it's a big part of who I am, and you're coming down almost a full second behind these guys. It's not something I really want to be doing. I want to be, you know, at least within 5 or 6 tenths, and give myself an opportunity that when they spot me half a second, I can win that little race or something.
It was awesome to finally get back on ice, and you know, we definitely got winter overnight. Wasn't expecting it to be this cold and snowy, but it was good. It feels so good to be back on the sled, and yeah, I'm just so excited to keep sliding.
Anything particular that you have focus on for these first few sessions?
Just working on my position, so making adjustments on my sled and making sure I'm really relaxed and comfortable. But it's hard, it's a little bit bumpy, so it's good to focus on that.
All right. Chris, so you woke up this morning and it was suddenly a winter wonderland and it's time to slide.
Oh, it's awesome out here. It was actually really surprising. I wasn't expecting, I don't know if anyone was, but yeah, day one, it's cold, there's snow, and we're back into the season.
Yes.
Is it like riding a bike, as Jayson Terdiman just said?
It is, but it's a lot more fun, and it means a lot more. It's been a crazy year for everyone, and this is something that when you're on the sled, that's all that matters, and that was awesome to have again.
That's great. Was there anything in particular that you noticed or that felt different this year on the sled, or was it just getting used to being back on it?
Well, it turned into winter overnight, but no, I would say it feels the same. This is the first year in many years that I started in Lake Placid. Normally we start in Lillehammer, so it was more comfortable. It was I was comfortable more quickly. Sorry, that was terrible. I'm still like having adrenaline, but yeah, it was just comfortable. It's home.
Well, it went really good, like except the weather. On time, winter arrived, right? We got a little bit of a delay due to the snow, but training itself went really well. The athletes got back into the groove really quickly. They looked like they enjoyed it a lot. Obviously, like every year on the first days, it's a little bit bumpy, but they handled it really nicely. So it looks really good.